Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be taking a look at a 5-minute scalping strategy. First, I wanted to put the indicator scoreboard up for everyone to see though. So to date, we have tested 250 indicators, and out of those 250 indicators, 96 of them have been winners, which means that they have met or exceeded the 60% win-loss ratio threshold that we have set for them. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. But as we are working on building the best trading system possible, you could take any one of those 96 indicators and get out there and start potentially profitably trading the markets with them now. So go back and watch those videos, make a list of those indicators, and get out there and see what you can do with them. But stick with us here as we work on maximizing your trading profits. All right, as I said, today we will be taking a look at a 5-minute scalping strategy. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. And as a team, we will all profit from it when we are done. You can find a link to the first video down below in the description, and you should also see it pop up in the top corner right now. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Discord is a free group communication platform where we are having great discussions about all things to do with trading. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Okay, 5-minute scalping strategy. So we're going to do something a little bit different today than we've done before. And this might be something that I also do maybe a video on once a week. So I try to do videos on profitable strategies as much as I can. But recently, obviously in my YouTube feed, I often get a lot of suggestions about other channels that are showing strategy, this strategy or that strategy that's profitable. And honestly, often when you actually put these strategies to the test, they turn out to be not so profitable, or they just don't work the way it was shown on the video on the other channel. And so it kind of dawned on me that there are probably a lot of you out there who are also seeing these same strategies or suggested strategies from people. And instead of you having to take the time and go through and test them, I think I will start going through and testing some of these strategies myself. So to today's video, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at a 5-minute scalping strategy that, according to this particular video, literally in the title, it says high win rate. 5-minute scalping strategy, profitable 5-minute scalping strategy with proven high win rate. And so that obviously got my attention, and I thought to myself, hey, let me jump on there and take a look at it. So what do we have here? Let's take a look at the strategy. The strategy is actually pretty simple. We have the exponential moving average, and so we have EMAs, and we actually have 3 of the EMAs. And so this is kind of a really common setup as far as a trading type strategy goes. And so we have the 25 period, we have the 50 period, and we have the 100 period. And on the video, the presenter of the video said, what we are looking for is we are looking for the EMAs to be going in one direction. Now, first and foremost, right there, that kind of dings a red flag for me, because that is very subjective when you say the EMAs need to be going all in the same direction. Okay, you know, that's how do you really define all in the same direction? And then they go on to say that they shouldn't be all. Let me see if I can find a spot here. They shouldn't be all, you know, kind of entangled. And so again, that's kind of like, you know, very subjective. But we're going to take that to the best of our ability, and we're going to run with it. And this scenario right here is almost exact scenario that they showed in the video, where we have the EMA starting to fan out like this, and we have them all kind of heading in the upward direction, and so on. And then the video goes on to explain that what you do is you wait for price action to come down and close below the 25. Now, unfortunately, we didn't get one right here, but you see over here, we did end up getting a close, break and a close under the 25. And then they say that what you should do is you should wait for price action to break back above the 25. Your stop should be below the 50. And so down here, basically the 50 is the stop, and your target is 1.5 the stop. And so in this particular case, the 50 period is at about 8 pips, and so that would give us about 12 pips for the take profit. And then at that point, you would aim for your 12 pips. And in this particular case, it got close. Right above these candles was 12, and it rolled over, came back down, and would have stopped us out. And so that's the setup. That's what they said. And they said that this is a high win rate, very profitable strategy. So let's take a look at a few of these. Let me see here. So I've actually mapped out a few spots here, because the problem with this strategy again is that it is so subjective that I don't think, honestly, if I go back and try to retest this strategy over the same pair on the same period of time, I don't think I'm going to get a lot of the same signals. And that should be your first red flag that this strategy, you know, may not be the best strategy. But let's give it a shot and see what happens here. That's not to say that it can't work, but let's see. So again, these orange lines here are areas where I've already kind of mapped out a few trades that have taken place. So let's go ahead and scroll it up to that point, and then we'll slow it down and we'll take a look at what happens. Okay, so here we are. Again, very subjective. The EMAs are all kind of heading in the same direction right here. They're all kind of facing downward. They're fanned out. And again, there's no, you know, parameter on how fanned out they should be. You're just kind of guessing at that point. So we get this big red candle right here. So price action comes up. It closes inside the 25, I guess you could say, and then breaks back down to the downside. And it takes place right there on that one. The stop would have been at about 7 pips. Or, yeah, the stop would have been about 7 pips. And you see almost instantly it turns around and spikes back up. And it closes us out for a losing trade. So let's go ahead and play it forward a little bit more. All right here we get kind of the same deal. All the EMAs seem to be heading kind of in the same direction, kind of a downward slope to them. and price action breaks down below the 25 there. And in this particular case, it did work out for us. So we were at, what, 2 pips to the 50 there. And so obviously that, that worked out for us pretty nice. Got down to about 10 pips. So that would have been a profitable trade right there. Let's go ahead and play it out a little bit more here. And during this whole time, I didn't see anything that really met the criteria. I mean, right here, I guess you could kind of see one EMA is moving upward, but then the other ones are kind of sloping downwards and sideways. And so, in some instances, you can kind of see what the other channel meant by, kind of moving in the same direction. And we'll go ahead and play it forward a little bit into this one. And so you see right here that all the EMAs are kind of slightly sloping upwards. You see that comes down, closes below the 25, then it breaks back up above the 25 right here on the candle that is marked with the line. Let's measure that out. So we were at about 4 pips down to the 50, and we would have needed, at that point, we'd need about 6 pips to hit take profit, and almost immediately it smashes down below there and would have stopped us out. Let's go ahead and play it forward a little bit more here. We're only going to do a couple more here, then we'll look at some results. All right, so right here again, they're all kind of sloping up. You can see they're fanned out rather nicely, like the directions say. And I guess we kind of actually got one over here as well. I didn't notice that one right here. So we'll take a look at this one as well right here. And so we get a break there down to the 50 is right at 6 pips. So we need 9 pips to get to take profit, and we would have gotten a decent little trade on that one. Then we get this one over here, get down below, break down below, then a break back up right there on that green candle. And looks like that one right about there and up to there. Yep, that one would have gotten us to take profit also. All right, so now that we've taken a look at a few of the trades here, let's go ahead and scroll in on some of this area right here and take a look. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, and 52. So we went ahead and, like I said, I went ahead and did out a few more trades, kind of trailed this out beforehand so that way you don't have to sit through the entire thing. But let's go ahead and calculate these up. So we were at 52 trades altogether, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27. So 27 winning trades. Now, all in all, that's not a horrible win rate. It doesn't meet the 60% criteria, but with the 1.5 take profit, that could offset the difference. But to tell you the truth, the problem with most of these trades that were winners was you only got 2, 3, 4, 8 pips at a time. And so there's a lot of these trades that honestly, by the time you calculate any kind of commissions or any kind of spread or anything like that, you're going to be breaking even or only gaining 1 or 2 pips, by the time it's all said and done. And so, honestly, this is not a great strategy to do. 5-minute scalping is extremely difficult for those reasons. And so, I would say stay away from the 5-minute chart. I wouldn't go any lower than the 15, and even the 15 is a really, really low time frame to be trying to trade on. I would stick to something more like the hourly chart, or kind of above from there. So in this particular case, stay away from this strategy. I don't recommend it. Yeah, we will move on to the next video from here. And again, I'll try to do maybe one of these a week, just going through some of the other channels and seeing what strategies they're throwing out there and actually putting those to the test, so that way we can see what's actually working and what's not actually working, and not just putting clickbait out there. So, all right, there you guys have it. We'll move on to the next video. If you have not already, like this video, share this video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Also, turn on the bell notification so that way you are notified anytime I post a new video. So that way you know what indicators we have tested and are testing. Also, there is a link down below to join our Discord server, which is a free group communication platform where we discuss all things trading related. There is also a link down below to TradingView, and if you use that link to TradingView to sign up for an account, you will save a little bit of money. And lastly, there is a link down below to sign up for Patreon. Please sign up for the Patreon and support the channel the best way you can.